Right, now, back last summer I did a little video of what I called my hair rig. Pretty successful. Kept catching scope right up into November. Loads of doggies. Didn't do very well with the whitefish, but I got a couple of decent whiting on it, £6, £9. They were fair hooked in the mouth, but all the little ones didn't really get hooked. One or two got a bit stuck in their mouth and got dragged in or foul hooked. But certainly no good at all for small baits, small fish. Had one cod on it, about £4, but this is what started me thinking again. Came off in the surf, and I thought to myself, well, it couldn't have been hooked. So I suspect that Mr. Cod's got hold of it and squashed the hook against the bait, and then just got a grip and then decided to let go. Anyway, here we go. That's the bait, as you can see. Baiting needle in from the head end. A little wire clip. I've made them shorter. Top end just a loop tied onto the mono, or in this case it's amnesia, and a little bit bent over at the bottom. Hook it on, pull it through the bait, goes right through, and the clip. Now the clip again, I used to make them with the little red bait stop quite close to this end, and it was sometimes very awkward to actually hook it on, so I made it slightly longer. That coupled with the other bit being shorter keeps it hidden inside the bait. So clip that on, pull it back, and there's the bait. All that is sticking out is the loop at the bottom, which goes over your bait clip, because this is for a pulley rig, which is all I've used it for, what it was designed for. Alright, there we go. I've got a hook link, about 24 inches long. Don't really want it much less. And a bead which slides down to the bait, and a little short hook link running on a swivel which runs down to the bait. Right, now you see the little wire sticking out the back of the hook. It's been whipped on and super glued. Hooks are expendable as far as I'm concerned. I sometimes get through 8 or 10 a day if they're slightest bit blunt. So, you know, and the little bits of wire cost nothing. Right, so you push that in, really wherever you want it. You can put it up near the head or back down the back end of the bait. Entirely up to you. Worth experimenting, but I've found by the head has been probably the best. Now whip that with the elastic tight, right, because the bait's already been done, and that will then stay there, sticking out the side. Now, no self-respecting fish is going to get hold of that without getting hooked, and the main thing about it is that the hook cannot get flattened against the bait unless it really is squashed and the bait's collapsing and falling apart. So that's my rig for the rays in the summer, and anything else that's big enough to grab a hold of it. Doggies get hooked well on this, but the beauty of it is 99.9% of all the fish I've caught have been lip hooked, so there's no deep hooking, and I think what's happening is they're getting hold of it, biting on it, the point of the hook, which is really sharp, make sure they are, catches, and there, you've got him, right? And as soon as anything tightens up, in goes the point, and home and dry. Slightly, little bit of work to start with, but it's a pretty straightforward setup. I'll just show you the bits separately. First, 3/0 hook, a little bit of 1mm wire, which is what I use for the jig anyway. Short hook link, that will be tied if the hook needs replacing onto the swivel, which is on there now. Right. Really, that's it. One bead and a pair of pliers. I use the no knot for that there and for the hook, and then super glue it, and it's solid as a rock. And you might think, oh, what happens when it wears out? Well, throw it away. Throw it away. Or you can set fire to the thing and retrieve your little bit of wire if you want to. Right. Wire's not fussy, it don't even matter if it's ordinary steel, and it's not going to be used for long enough to rust. It's just that you've got to do that little job. Right. Well, give it a go. Wish you luck. One more look. That's how it gets presented to the fish. Deadly.